Sapochnik should not have asked. This is from a comment from a user named Persephone. They left this comment on a video that I did just a few days ago. It says Sapochnik should not have asked for his wife to be an executive producer without experience. The two of them could have had veto power over Kondo. Now that's of course in reference to the fact that I'm sorry, looking at the wrong spot. That Miguel Sapochnik, left the show because he wanted to get his wife a sort of better position. I think show running credit almost, right? I don't know. We're only privy to certain details that they make public, and then the rest of the information that sort of surrounds that is like rumors, right? So it's not, in my opinion, fair to say, that's what happened, although it kind of sounds like that's what happened. We just don't know, right? So I think, Persephone, you made a good point. Like, they kind of would, the two of them being a unit and partners, would definitely have potentially more say-so than Ryan Kondo, who's a single entity, right? And then also you got to realize Miguel has the massive history with HBO and with Game of Thrones for years. Like, Battle of the Bastards came out in 2016, and that's almost 8 years ago. So Miguel has a massive track history with HBO, and maybe according to rumors, right? Or maybe some of the rumors are true. I don't know. The next question that I want to mention in this video was from a user named Tiffany Turner, and they said, "We have Ryan. I'm not worried. Miguel is amazing, but his wife should not be credited just because she's married to him. Privileged much? Be professional and let's get this second season rolling. I need more dragons and Matt Smith on my TV screen." So I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I don't think it's just that his wife, like, he wanted to get her a position and she didn't, like, have anything to influence her to put into the show. I think she was slightly underqualified potentially for the position that Miguel tried to get her, but ultimately some of the awesome decisions for the first season were credited to her, right? Alexis Raban, Miguel Sapochnik's wife, right? So, I think as fans, we just need to have faith in the higher-ups at HBO in the sense that they know what they're doing, right? So one of the reasons why Game of Thrones started to slack off towards the end was because Dan and Dave wanted to get the hell out of there, right? With Kondo, I feel like we don't have to worry about that. He is currently living in the UK. Spent Christmas over there. Super dedicated to the world. And we all got to remember, George handpicked him. George sifted through. Ryan Kondo, I choose you. Right? That's kind of what he did. So ultimately, let's just wait and see. And really, it kind of, in my opinion, it's a little bit stupid to speculate about what happened when we have such little information. The next one comes from a user named Rohan Khan, and they said, "Can you show us a screenshot of the DMs of the leaks you received from those fans? Question mark, question mark. Not sending hate, just curious to see if this is true." I've never shown messages that have been sent to me through Instagram. Speaking of which, go follow me at Sir_Hunts_reviews, and then also on Twitter through the DMs. The leaks that people send me. Go follow me on Twitter at Sir_Hunts. I never show those in these videos because why the f would I? It's stupid. It'd be like you basically just kind of ask me to disclose sources, which I can kind of see, like, you're curious to see what the information says. No, I won't do that. I won't do that because it's stupid, right? If the person wants me to reveal their username and stuff, I'll do that. But most of them don't. They don't want any credit to it because if the leaks are true, if the rumors are true, HBO's a paper trail. Not just back to them, but also through my channel. So it's risky. It could get me in trouble. It could get them in trouble. It's just not worth it. HBO confirms information by striking my channel. So when I show a picture or, mention direct lines of dialogue from the series before the show comes out, I'll get copyright strike. So I'm not going to sort of entice them even more by showing them, hey, these are my sources. These are what they're saying. Go follow them on Twitter and ping their account. Like, no, it's stupid. But thank you for watching, man. And thank you for leaving that comment. The last thing I want to mention for this video, what's up with the White Walkers? Like, I've seen a bunch of interesting takes in comments on Twitter and on Reddit and on Facebook about people thinking about how they're going to include White Walkers into this storyline. And some of them are good. I think the main thing that makes people want to speculate on that is the fact that the Song of Ice and Fire, right? Rhaegar, going back to Rhaegar, Jon Snow's father, was obsessed with this prophecy confirmed in the books. We kind of know about it, right? And then on the TV show, they took it a step further by saying Aegon, the Conqueror, the reason why he united Westeros was because there's this massive threat of White Walkers coming from the north. So, when you... Just to start out with, time in the A Song of Ice and Fire story isn't... well, it's not necessarily linear because Breanne is literally time traveling back and forth, and George mentions how a tree, time is like a big river. It's sort of just, not verbatim, but time doesn't affect trees the same way because they have thousands of year lifespan, right? So something that happened, hundreds of years ago in Westeros, a tree witnessed it, and it's like a memory that's as fresh as it was the day before, right? So what I'm getting at here is I feel like the only bit of White Walkers, aside from that prophecy, which you got to realize now that prophecy is going to sort of be pushed to the back burner because the war's starting. Like, there's not really going to be much to talk about aside from Rhaenyra and Daemon, and maybe Daemon will potentially mention the prophecy to someone else. Rhaenyra will share it to her children, her heirs. Like, she'll definitely have to tell the prophecy to Aegon III by the end of this because he's the one that sits the Iron Throne. But ultimately, I feel like the main thing we're going to get for this series is when we go see Cregan in the north, there'll be rumors, right? And then we may even visit the Night's Watch, Castle Black, right? And then that's when, potentially we could have a closing scene, right? Of a White Walker just sort of emerging from the mist and looking at the wall. I know that sounds really corny, but you all let me know what you think. This was just kind of a lighthearted, fun video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please slap a like on it, and hopefully the audio was a little bit better this video. Consider checking out my Patreon. Over on patreon.com, you get really an unlimited source of me, right? There's like 50 episodes of a podcast called Leaks and Lore up there, audio and video. And you can join for just a few bucks. And basically what that is just a way for me to no longer be reliant on YouTube. Like their ad revenue, it's fluctuating, it's not consistent. But thank you for watching this if you can't do that. One of the big things I never really mentioned in these videos recently, or haven't mentioned in a while rather, is that I'm still like on the list or being shadow banned here on YouTube. So if you do enjoy this kind of content, if you enjoy my videos, one of the best things you can do aside from joining my Patreon is to just subscribe here on YouTube. Like, please slap a like on it, turn notifications on, but mostly just subscribe. That's the best thing. I don't know that.